So, looks like it's finally come to an end. We finally have a official end to the rights wars for Jason for Friday the 13th at least. I wanted to say Jason, but there's a little more to that. Now, if you guys remember, I did a video a few months ago, a while back, talking about that there was kind of a agreement between Sean S. Cunningham and Victor Miller that they would each get different rights. And it looks like that's still standing. Because as of today, officially, the rights for Friday the 13th, or at least the name of Friday the 13th, goes back to Victor Miller. So Victor Miller is now the sole owner of Friday the 13th. But there's a catch. A couple of catches, actually. One, it's just Friday the 13th. It's not the other sequels. And the name Friday the 13th. Notice how I'm not saying the character of Jason. That I'll get to in a minute. So basically, Friday the 13th can still use Pamela Voorhees and the characters and the other characters there. And the only other version of Jason they can use is like young mutated boy Jason, but that doesn't even count. As for hockey mask Jason Voorhees, the Jason we know, that belongs to Sean S. Cunningham, but he can't use Pamela Voorhees or the name Friday the 13th without Victor Miller's permission. So that's where we are now. That's basically where we are now. It's more or less like it's just been a court case that's been dragging on and on and on, and I don't know if this is even gonna this could easily keep going. But now Victor Miller is like the owner of that title. The other thing is I forgot to mention is that he can use that name in the U.S. only. So that kind of means that people can make a Friday the 13th movie across the globe. Like, if someone wanted to make another Friday the 13th movie or use that name Friday the 13th, they could do that. So I can already hear the Italian knockoff just popping his head, popping their head out, like, huh? Someone said we could do an Italian knockoff Friday the 13th movie? Get the blood and gore and animal killing going! Get the boobs and animal killing going. By God, we will have this movie. So, yeah. That's where we are. That's where we are. Now, could something still happen? Yeah, I think that there is... obviously, people are dying to see Jason again. Michael has been doing very well. I mean, hell, Michael... say what you want about Halloween Kills. I know that's been a divisive thing among the fandom, but it made a shit ton of money. Like a shit ton. Candyman made a shit ton of money. Scream 5 is going to make a shit ton of money. Because people love these characters. They are massive fans of these characters, and they are going to go see it. And Jason hasn't had Freddy or Jason haven't had a film since... Jason hasn't had a film since 2009. This is the longest we've had since a Friday the 13th movie. Over 10 years. And now we're over 10 years on a, Nightmare on Elm Street film. Although I do think we are, at some point, we are going to get a new Nightmare on Elm Street film. We are definitely going to be getting... Hell, we even got a new Leprechaun movie before a new Friday the 13th movie. Think on that. The Leprechaun got a movie, a new film, before Jason. Yeah. Now, the big question remains is to what do we do now? Does Sean S. Cunningham, make a Jason movie and make no reference to camp, because he can't use Camp Crystal Lake, and he can't use Pamela Voorhees, but he can use the hockey mask Jason, but then, you have to completely... It's very much like how the rights for He-Man and She-Ra are, where they are both kind of under the same curtain, but their rights are divided, so you can't have them be brother and sister anymore. It's kind of that bullshit. That's really where we are. Sorry, I've got, I've just, I was, kind of weird. What was that? Yeah, I've just got an itch. Not there. Not... Get your head out of the gutter, pervs. Anyway. Yeah, that's kind of where we are. And I don't know what to think. Like, do I think Victor Miller and Sean S. Cunningham will come to blows and be like, hey, let's just make a Friday the 13th movie? Fuck no. Those two, if the past over 10 years have been anything, then yeah. Literally, it's been Hatfields and McCoys with these two motherfuckers. Literally, I would be totally fine at this point if another studio just walked in and said, gimme. And took it from both of them. Like an angry parent taking a toy away from two kids. That's literally... I am at that point. I am at that point for a Jason film where someone can just walk... Like, I want another big studio just to walk in and go, give it, and leave. Like, just take it both. Now, I am also certain that Victor Miller will do something like... Victor Miller will probably sell the rights to a movie studio, possibly Paramount, the original owner of Friday the 13th, or go back to Miramax, aka HBO, to a subsidiary of Warner Brothers. So it could be that too. Could go to one of the other, or someone else. Someone else could take it. But I don't know. I don't know about Cunningham. Sean S. Cunningham could easily do the same too. Now, what could happen is that they both sell the rights to the same company, and the company makes the movie, mashes the two, because they have the rights to both aspects of the franchise. They mesh it together and make a new Friday the 13th movie with Jason, hockey mask regalia, and all of that. That could happen. Or, and this is probably what will happen, what will probably happen is that Victor Miller will sell the rights to one studio, and Sean S. Cunningham, mostly out of spite, because from what I've seen, both Miller and Cunningham have been really spiteful to one another. So I have no doubt in my mind if he's like, oh, he sold it to Paramount? Oh, well, I'm going to sell this to Universal. Y'all, I'm done. I'm just done with these two. Like, I get it, it's your creation, and, you guys have been fighting over this, and I understand that there's a law here, but, like, to drag it this far out, drag it on for this long, and then end up in a situation where I feel like nobody wins, it's ridiculous. It really does feel ridiculous. Am I glad this shit's finally over? Yes and no, because yes, we do have a end to this, a seeming end. Now, it could be that, Cunningham throws out a appeal, goes to the appeals court and appeals for another trial. That could easily happen too. And we keep dragging this on, but I'm so fucking pissed. I'm so fucking pissed at this. I am not trying to shit on a creator trying to keep what his. I'm not trying to do that at all. But literally, it's just literally been spite at this point. Just pure spite between these two, and no regard for the fans. And for obvious, I don't know how much money you have sunk into, either of these people have sunk into this to drag this shit out as long as they have. And I don't know, if they want to keep going. I really don't know if they want to keep going. I don't know if this is, the official end to it, or if Cunningham is just, or Miller is just going to be spiteful and be like, there's also this option of, they keep the rights and no one sees another Jason movie for as long as we live. No, we don't get any Jason content for video games, comics, nothing. And Jason is just left into that. His last film was 2009, and everyone else gets movies. That could happen too. That's another thing. But y'all, this shit's ridiculous, and I'm hoping it's over. But at the same time, I'm like, does anyone win? Yeah. Anyway. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of all this? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this. If you haven't already, go check out the link in the description below to my Patreon. And subscribe there. Get to check out some exclusive videos and other content. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. What do you guys think? I'm sick of this. I will not talk about this rights thing ever again until we get the only other time I'm going to ever talk about this is when we get an official announcement that we are getting another Friday the 13th movie. I'm not talking about this no more. This is out of my head. This is off. I am like Pontius fucking Pilate washing my hands after condemning Jesus to be crucified. I wash my hands of this. Anyway, so yeah. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the multiverse.